How we doing? I'm gonna actually try to remember to mirror today over there on TikTok. Hey guys, happy Thursday. I remembered what day of the week it was today. So just saying, there's that, right? There is that I have going on for me today. How's everybody doing? You guys doing okay? Having a good week? I am. It's as usual. You guys know the spiel that I normally give. It is always super duper busy. So that has not changed, and I'm thankful for that for sure. But I feel like I say that every week. But I hope you guys are doing good. I will pop back in the screen in just a second. All right. I have my iPad and all my electronics are working today, so that's really good. I was like, I might actually be on track today, right? Hey, Angel. Hey, girl. How are y'all doing? I've been wanting to make this, and I'll be honest, I have got to get ready to delve in more to Christmas. But I had to make this design. I've been having my eye on this. I have been wanting to do this design. And I said, I'm not letting fall pass without me using my pumpkin sign. And I just love it. Want to use it. This black and white. I do too, Angel. The black and white is so popular. I think we're going to see that in a lot of Christmas designs this year too. So I'm just saying, I'm going to use it. Hey, Shauna. Hey, girl. How are ya? You guys get in here. Let's hang out for a little bit. Today. I'm gonna clip up this little area right here in my grapevine. I see needs a little bit of a haircut. But as people hop on, thank you so much for the heart, man. Thank you. Hello, my friend Julie over there on FB. How are you? Let me go ahead. I know a lot of you are popping on both platforms. I am on both of my favorite platforms today. So you'll notice sometimes my eyes going like this. That's because I'm looking at a few screens, okay? So I am on TikTok and I am on the Book of Faces at the same time, okay? Because we have some friends that like to watch in one or the other places. So thank you for all those shares. I appreciate it very, very much. We are going to be doing a super cool fall design today, which I'm ecstatic about. I'm so excited. I have some beautiful florals. Flowers are my jam, so we're going to be putting some really pretty flowers in here. Thank you for that. So we're going to be jazzing this up, but I think it's so pretty already. And sometimes in wreath making, you think about when you put the ribbons together and you're scared of certain patterns or something like that. Just don't be. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I appreciate that so much. Hey, Amy, how are you over there on FB? My friends over there watching. Hey, Angela, I'm glad you caught me live too, guys. Hello, Creek Road in the house. My friends at Creek Road. I see you over there. Thanks for being here. So, yeah, I've been wanting to do it in all of the colors. They're just meshing all of the patterns together. Maybe we got some polka dot going with this black and white with the gold and the orange and the brown and all the things. And I'm here for it. Julie, I do too. That's what I was saying, and I think that's going to be really big for Christmas this year. I think we're going to see a lot of this. Actually, I can show you something that I ordered just to show you. This was in a Christmas section of somewhere that I ordered. Do you see that hint of red on this with that black and white? I'm going to do some fun stuff with Christmas with this year and just see how it goes. You did a photo shoot today. You're pouring sweat. Bless your heart, Amy. It's so hot here in North Carolina, honey. We went outside for a little bit. Thank you for the heart, me, Connie. We went outside for a little bit. Nutcracker. That's right. I could do a nutcracker with this for sure. But I'm seeing this ribbon in a lot of places is what I'm trying to say. A lot of places. So, all right. I have more of you popping on. So let me go ahead and introduce myself. I'm sure some of you already know me, but I do not want to be rude. If you are over here on FB, if you will do me a favor, I know some of you are at work right now and you have to watch later. Would you do hashtag replay for me? And if there's ever a question or something that you have when you are going back and watching, please drop it in the comments, because I do go back and try to look at those for a couple of days to make sure that I don't miss any comments and I can respond to your questions. I just appreciate you watching, so that's my way. Tiki Talk, guess what? I can look at your comments too. I can go back. So if there's something that I miss, I will certainly take a look at that and try my best to get back to you. I'm going to be talking about all kinds of stuff today, guys. There's all kinds of exciting stuff coming around the bend for me and for some other designers, but all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm glad you're here today. I'm going to chit chat as I design this wreath. But one of the things that I want to announce is that I am going to be, thank you for the heart, me Claudia. Hello, Claudia. I am going to be at TMI Gifts in person. I am going to be there with some very talented designers, Cara, Lindsay, and Kayla. I get to be with them in person. And we're going to be at TMI Gifts. The 6th and the 7th is the weekend, and that Sunday is the virtual event. It is a free event, guys. You just have to join the Facebook page, and if you were already there for their Christmas in July on that page, you're already in the event. All you have to do is just tune in. We are going to have so much fun together. And on Saturday, they're normally not open, but the store is open. So you can come and meet us. And I know that some of you already have plans to do that, and I cannot wait to hug your necks and see you in person. So I'm super excited for that. So I had to bring that up. Also, I would be remiss to tell you that I now have a code, a permanent code for TMI Gifts, and it is my name, Misty, M-I-S-T-Y 20. So it is Misty 20 is my code for TMI Gifts. And this beautiful sign right here that I'm using, right here, that I have, of course, more than one of, it came from there, guys. So this is just one of the things that I'm using today from them. And my code works on that too. So Misty 20 saves you 20% off your entire purchase. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate you, girl. You're helping me out, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So take advantage of that. All right. And I know that's very helpful for me. When I'm shopping, I always like to have those codes. So that's awesome. I'm going to have so much fun. I get to meet Cara in person. I'm so excited to meet everybody. I can't wait. You know, I've watched some of these ladies for, you know, a couple years now. And I talk to some of these ladies on a regular basis. And some of these ladies and gentlemen are my pearls. They're in my Pearl Circle membership group. I can't wait to hug your necks and see you. So, if you can make it, wonderful. I would love to hug your neck and see ya. If you can't, please consider tuning in to the virtual event on Sunday. There's going to be all kinds of fun stuff happening, guys. Whether you're in store or whether you are going to be there virtually, there's giveaways. There's all kinds of stuff happening. All kinds of stuff happening. So please tune in. Please be a part of that, okay? I would love it. I would love it, love it. And I know that the other designers would too. So we're going to have a time together. And then, I told you guys, hold tight to your pants today. We got a lot to talk about. This Saturday, I am part of Claudia's Crafty Crew. We are featuring Yashira's gingerbread. So on Saturday, there is a wonderful lineup of designers. Hey, Grace. Hey, girl. Yeah, I can shop for people's orders. Grace knows. Grace knows, so yes, I can. So, but on Saturday, please tune in. It is an all-day event, and we have got some very, very talented people in there that are going to be using different styles of gingerbread, and we're going to put our own spin on it. And so it's just going to be a lot of fun. And it's so fun, too, to kind of spend your day just watching. It's a weekend, you know, so you can tune in for that, too. So there is a lot of great fun things that's happening. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it, y'all. It's going to be great. So go ahead and mark your calendars now for all of that. For every bit of that. All right. You guys, one of my favorite fall florals, all right, everybody makes fun of how I say this, are peonies. I know. I can't even say it the other way. I can't say it the other way. I say peony, and I know I'm really Southern, but I say peony. I can't do it. I don't know how you say it the other way. I say peony. So there. They are my favorite, one of my favorite fall florals to use. So pencil me in for Sunday. I'll get back before too late. Woohoo! Woohoo! You seeing that? Grace, grace, grace. So I'm very happy to be using that in this design. That's for sure. So
would you like some help?
What is it? What are you gonna help with? You gonna make a wreath?
Peony.
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 Peony. No.
That's how it's pronounced.
It doesn't even come. See, look, they're trying to help me in the chat. Peony is how I say peony.
P-N-E.
Whatever.
P-N-E.
Yeah, well, I don't say it that way.
How do you
anyway.
Do you turn the light switch on or on?
He's going to get in so much trouble today. He needs to go back to his area and work.
You say you're about to knock
Just say it.
knock me out.
No. So, anyway, guys, that's how I say it.
Hey, girl.
Tell me. All right. Let me do something over here. Bear with me a second, okay, guys? I had to do something real quick. So, all right. Everybody is saying hello to my hubby. You say peony. Okay. Hey, Leslie, I'm so glad to see you in here. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing good. But anyway, all that to say, this is one of my favorite flowers that we're going to be using. So, did you guys notice I did something a little bit different this time? I started with my flowers. Did you guys notice that? A lot of times I don't do that. If you're in my membership group, you know that a lot of times I tell you build your foundation first. Oh man, guys, I changed it up a little bit on you. Just saying. All right, I'm gonna put these aside. I may or may not use some more of them. And I also have to make sure that I am collecting my tags over here. So I'm gonna keep saying it my way, Julie. I'm Southern, and you guys know I am proud to be Southern. It's just who I am. I'm a Southern lady. And part of my story, you guys know, is I am from a small town originally in Virginia, an itty bitty dot on the map, and so I am who I am. So I will tell you that when I moved from Virginia, I used to try to hide my accent. I moved here and all kinds of things, and I was rather embarrassed of my accent because, believe it or not, I was even more Southern. Hey, Michelle Rico, how are you over there? I was just embarrassed. You know how you are when you're young and you care too much about what people think. And so for a long time, I tried to camouflage my accent and learn to talk a different way and all the things. But as I've gotten older, y'all, I'm like, I am who I am, and I am from the South, and this accent's not going anywhere, so that's just how it is. Oh, my friend Needy. Hey, Needy. Hey, sweet friend. How are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you for hopping in here, girl. You've been making some pretty stuff. Really pretty stuff. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate you. Well, hello, Blossom Advice. I've been popping in there. Hey, Sally. You love my accent? Well, thank y'all. There's not much I can do about it at this point. I just embrace it and move on. And if I'm not for you, then kick rocks. That's how I feel about it. Something happens when you turn a certain age. Like, I have no problem telling you guys that I'm 45 years young, right? And something just happens. At age 40, I just stopped caring so much what people thought. Hey, Nona, how are you? How are you? I love that pumpkin too. This came from a TMI Gifts, and I do have a code you can use. It is Misty, MISTY20, and that code does not expire, friends, and you can use it for TMI Gifts if you would like to get 20% off of your order. So, yeah, I'm a fan of the pumpkin. Can't be anybody but yourself. Hey, Yvette. Hey, friend. You are so right. And I'm not going to be. I'm just not going to be. Thank you. I like these colors too. It is going to be really fall. Thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate it. It is. It's going to be really, really fall, y'all. So some of us northern are jealous of those southerners' accents. Well, Julie, I already told you, you are officially adopted into my family. So, I mean, I hear you say y'all and stuff. So Amy says she's 52 years young and I stay in my lane and crave peace more than ever. I know that's right, sister. Listen, those of you who know me know something about me, if you really do. And it is called, I am a drama-free zone. If you bring drama into my life, I will drop you like a bad habit. I just don't have time for it. The world is hard enough without mess. So I try to be a very positive, uplifting person. And in return, I choose to spend my time with folks that are just like that. Because I don't have time for anything else. So that's just the way that it is. Right, Yvette? Tell them, girl. That's just the way that it is. We got enough mess going on without some drama. So I'm not about it. I am not about it. Everybody agrees. And otherwise, I have no problem using the block button like confetti and moving on with my life, and hopefully you do too. So that's just the way that it is. I got a lot of this from a big box store. Some of it I don't love, guys. I don't love it. Hey, Creative Designs by Teresa. How are you? You doing all right? Thank you guys for all those taps. Thank you for all that. Ignore. That's right. That's right, Grace. That's right, girl. Oh, my friends. Hey, Jessica. Hey, girl. How you doing? My friends are popping on here today. Look at y'all showing me some love. Can I say it louder for the people in back? Yes, I can, Miss Connie. Be kind or kick rocks. That's what I gotta say. Be kind or kick rocks. We don't have time for nothing else. Thank you so much for the heart, me. I appreciate it, girl. You are so fun to watch. My friend Jessica has been going live more, and I've had an opportunity to watch her and Lynette, which, you know, you guys know Lynette. Hopefully you know her. She's a very talented designer, but they go live together sometimes. And guys, my stomach hurts so bad from watching. They are amazing. Their creations are beautiful too. But they're just a hoot together to watch. They keep me laughing. And you know what? That is a lot of what we need is more laughter. It's good for the soul. Just saying, y'all. You need that checkered ribbon? Golly, there's all kinds of places that has this checkered ribbon. I wouldn't even say, Shauna, honestly, this one came from Craft Outlet, I believe. I do believe that's where I got this one. There's all kinds of spots that have that though, girl. All kinds of spots. So, you're welcome for always showing love. That's what we got to do, Jessica. That's what we got to do. Christine's in here too. Get in here, girl. I love the Halloween ribbon you were using last night in your design. Loved it, that 4-inch ribbon. I always tell Christine, I'm like, Christine, you have the best ribbons. It's not fair. You got the best ribbons. And then she's like, oh, I have a lot more. Having me wanting to buy all the things. This will make sense. I know this looks like a hot mess right now, but it will make sense, people. I'm just saying. I'm glad you're doing great, Teresa. I'm so glad you're doing great. Oh, she does. I know. And she pulls them out and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. And then next design. Oh, I love that too. And she's got like this magic space and they just keep appearing. Hey, Kim, how are you, girl? How's it going? I got to email you. I have not forgotten. I got my little sticky in there. And I'll try to do it by the end of the day, sister. By the end of the day. Every day I have UPS pick up at my house. Fortunately, thank the Lord they do that, because you guys that are taking your packages to the post office and stuff, you already know. Thanks, Patricia. This pumpkin came from TMI Gifts, and I do have a code, Misty, MISTY20, if you would like 20% off your order, your entire order. It does not expire, that code, but that's where I got the pumpkin. That's where I got the pumpkin. You've been on a bit of a hiatus. New group. Oh my gosh, Leslie. The new group is incredible. Thank you so much for asking They are amazing in there. We have real life talk. We learn, obviously, a lot of business stuff. We even take time to talk about mindset stuff, because you guys know if this and this isn't in all of this, it's not going to work. So we take a lot of time to talk about that. Of course, we talk about ETSY. I mean, that's where that platform changed my life, and I'm not being boastful or bragging, but I'm very successful at it. Hey, Barb. So we talk a lot about it and about how that works for me. We talk about technology. We're getting ready to dig deep into some business stuff. So we're having a good time in there. We really are. We're having a really good time. I love each and every one of my pearls. They're really starting to get to know each other, which is nice. So we have a lot of great conversation. Hey, Laurie, how are you? Thank you, Grace. I appreciate you, honey. Thank you for putting that up there. I appreciate that. Grace was kind enough. I need to end up making you a moderator. I will. But I don't need to be pushing buttons right this moment, because you know me, right? But I will do that. That is the SKU number from TMI Gifts. If you like this pumpkin. And Michelle's Wreath Co. Yes, let me tell you. Let me pause for a second, okay? The Pearl Circle is for everyone. And I mean that. Who it's not for. Let me go ahead and preface that really quick, and then we'll get right back into this. It's not for someone who is not encouraging. It's not for someone who is not uplifting. It is a community of like-minded, positive people that love ribbons and florals and mesh. We're that kind of group, okay? We meet once a week via Zoom in live. We have community portal where we're posting in there through the week. Not just me, it's your group. You get to post in there. You can ask for help, ask advice, share pictures. It's a private portal, and I did that on purpose for me personally. I did not want to have my membership group dependent on any social media platform. So it is a private portal that I pay for to host on. But no, it's for everybody, and the doors are open. I want you guys to know that. I want you guys to know that. It is 15 cookies a month. Guys, it is literally the cost of a Chick-fil-A lunch a month. And invest in yourself. But if you want to be a full-time business owner, if you have a side hustle, if you just like to design pretty things and be around like-minded creatives, it is a group for you. You don't have to be starting a business. You know, we have a handful of people in there that aren't. They just like to make things. So it's the business aspect, it's the ETSY aspect, it's the mindset aspect, and we do design at least once a month in there. We design once a month. We are actually this month doing a finial, a Christmas ornament. I had some pearls that wanted to know how to attach that to a swag. And so that's what we're going to do at the end of the month. We're doing a swag design with a finial. So it is actually through a private portal, Christine. I don't depend on social media at all. At all. I pay for everything. I pay for Zoom. I have a paid thing for Zoom. And I host on Zoom. I don't ever want my group to go away because my page was shut down. That would be such a disservice to my members. And so I choose to have a private portal. Nothing is hosted on social media. So if you're interested, and thank you, Sally. Hey, Teamy. If you guys are interested and have questions, please feel free to message me. I'm happy to talk to you about it. But it is literally LittleLuxuriesNC.com. That's how you sign up. If you're on TikTok, there is a link. Sorry, I'm mirrored. There is a link right there, right to it. And you can see some of my pearls are in here. Thank you, Nona. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Connie, thank you. Connie says it's the best thing she's done for a business. They're great. They're great in there. They really are. And guess what? We're learning and growing together. So it's a lot of fun. It has truly surpassed my wildest dreams, and I'm thankful for each one of my pearls. So if it's something you have questions about, let me know. I'm happy to answer it. All are welcome. Thank you for the heart me, as long as you're positive. So we don't tolerate any mess in there, but we haven't had any mess to deal with. I have a great group. So Thanks for all the questions. Yes, Shauna. Yes, Shauna. Some Pearl members here, but everybody is welcome. And like I said, more questions, message me. Guys, I'm liking this. It's filling in. I do have so much to go into this wreath. So much to go into this wreath. So, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I don't love these. And you guys know I'm very honest with you when I use something that I don't love. This is from Big Box Store, Michael's, and I don't like these. You're welcome, Michelle. You're so welcome. They kind of stick together. Are you guys seeing that? Let me show you. They come like this, kind of bundled, and they're stuck together. Personally, I'm going to make it work for this design, but in total transparency, I would tell you might want to skip this one. It's not my favorite. So, I always like people to give me heads up about things that, well, maybe they just were not what you imagined them to be. And I'm going to tell you that little pick's not my favorite. So, I know, Angela, same. Michael's is hit or miss this year. And there's some things, like I have these guys we're going to put in here as little fillers. Now, I do like these. These have turned out to be really nice. They are the Deluxe Bush, the orange ranunculus ones from and they're good. But some of this stuff, like this thing, not a fan, friends. So just be mindful if you're looking for stuff and still making fall stuff. You may not want that. Michelle, I love the pumpkin too. I did not make the pumpkin, Michelle. This came from TMI Gifts. And I do have a code now. It is a code that does not expire. It's Misty, MISTY20. And you can get 20% off your entire order with them. Anytime you order, you can use that. So they were kind enough to give me that code. As you guys already know and heard in the beginning, I'm going to be going there to design with some talented designers in September. So I'm super excited. Hey, Cassie. They didn't bring back a lot of their pretty greenery. You're right. Awesome. Michelle says she makes nutcrackers if we need anything. Thank you so much for letting us know that. We have so many talented friends in this community, guys. Let me tell you something about me. I don't want to make attachments. I don't want to make lollipops. It's not that I don't use them, but I will support other businesses that make them. That is not my jam. That does not bring me joy. Hey, Trisha! That does not bring me joy. So for me personally, thanks, Grace. For me personally, I'm not going to be your girl for that. But we have so many talented folks in our community that are doing the attachments and all the things. Show them love and support them. So, all the things. There's so many of you. So, all right. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. That bush, you kind of have to fluff it and really work with it. That makes sense at all. So, I'm not saying I won't use what I bought. But I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I'm just saying. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Michelle. Hey, Kay. How are ya? How are you, girl? All right, we're going to go on and continue to do some fillers. Now, I do like this. You guys, one of my favorite greeneries, no matter what season it is, you guys already know it's going to be eucalyptus. And I'm about this shade right here for fall. Right here. Hey, Brandy, thank you so much. I was just telling them the sign came from TMI Gifts, so. Yep, it's, and the ribbons are from all over. I was saying some of these came from Craft Outlet, and I plan to curl that ribbon, the gold one, when we're done. I just haven't gotten there yet. But thank you so much. The eucalyptus is pretty, Michelle. I like it, and eucalyptus is one of my favorites to work with. By the way, if you would like a free greenery guide, whether you're a part of the circle or not, on my website, you can find a free greenery guide that you can sign up for. So take advantage of that. It just gives you some of my favorite greeneries that I like to use throughout the year. And it's kind of my thank you for watching me and and all the things. So you can certainly download that and get that if you would like to. Nona just ordered. Woohoo! Awesome. What'd you get? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't mind me asking. Did you get a pumpkin sign, girl, or what'd you get? I want to know. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. That's awesome. If you got this pumpkin sign, ooh, I can't wait to see your spin on it. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Y'all are showing me the love over there on FB too. Yes! I got the pumpkin! Y'all better go get these pumpkins, y'all. Guys, I will tell you that fall is winding up for me. Meaning that I do have designs that are out in my shop, right? A bunch of them. But, hey, Shauna just ordered the sign. I want to see what y'all do with it. All right, y'all post pictures. I have got to see what you guys do with the sign. Thank y'all. I want to see what you end up doing with it, for real. I'm so excited to see. Those are my talented friends and pearls. I can't wait to see what you guys make with that. Woohoo! That's great. Okay, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. You guys know how that is. Squirrel! What was I saying? Somebody help. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh, the greenery guide. That you can sign up and get your greenery guide, and it'll help you. It just tells you the greeneries that I like to use throughout the entire year. On FB, my link is there, and that's my website that you can visit, and you can get that. It's just my way of saying thank you for hanging out with me and all the things. So you can definitely get your greenery guide if you would like to. And if you want more information, just let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to answer questions too. So, just ordered the sign as well. I can't wait to see all these creations. I thought you guys would really like this sign. I'm going to be honest. I thought that you guys would really, because I did. When I seen this sign, I was like, yes, please, add to cart. I need it. And y'all know I didn't just add one to cart. But we added some to cart because I love it. I do. So I'm excited to see what you guys do with it. And I'm digging the black and white this year. I am all about that. I don't know. Like I said, I have some friends holding me accountable. And if you guys can believe this, I have stuff to make a nutcracker wreath, right? Guys, I have never made a nutcracker wreath. As many grapevines and swags as I have made, I have never made a nutcracker wreath. And so some of my friends are holding me accountable to do that. And so I'm going to make that this year, and I'm going to put, somebody did say this ribbon right here would be perfect for that. And I agree. So I'm going to put this with some other stuff, of course. I got to even remember what, I have a nutcracker sign. I think I have the drum too. I can't remember, but I want to use that in there as well. All right, roll call. You guys know what we do in here. Where are you watching from? On FB and TikTok, where are you watching from? Put your state in and let me know. I always love the platform bringing us all together. You already know, if you know me, I'm from a small town here in North Carolina. But go ahead, fill up the chat. Texas, Eastern Tennessee, New Hampshire, Tennessee. Woohoo! I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Sandra, how are you doing? You doing okay? Central Illinois, Ohio, Florida. I love it, guys. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Central. Yeah, see, when we do that, every time, guys, that we do that roll call, I'm so happy. I'm like, look at all of us span from all over the place on this platform connects us, right? I think that's so cool. You'd love to see me make a nutcracker? You're watching from, awesome! Patricia, that is wonderful. Northern Illinois, Julie. I tell you what, I may make that nutcracker live. I might do it. And that way you can see too. That would be awesome. Watching from Wyoming State Fair. Get it, girl. Wendy in the house. I hope that you are doing great at that show. Oh, man. She's so talented. And then her hubby and her have a 3D printing business as well. So they do all kinds of awesome things. Girl, I hope your show is going wonderful and that There's not a thing left to be bought. I just hope that it all goes. So, because you're there for like, aren't you there for a week or something? Remind me. I mean, I know it's the state fair, but aren't you there? Why do they put these little things on there? You guys notice that? Those little pieces around the stuff you buy? I don't know, maybe to bundle it together. You're doing really well. A week, yes. I thought that it was like a week-long show. I also know that craft show season is upon us. It is upon us, friends. How many of you guys do craft shows? Because I know that a lot of you are designers here. How many of you do craft shows? Connecticut. Awesome, Barb. You love the pumpkin. Thank you so much. It's from TMI Gifts. And I do have a code if you'd like to use it. It's Misty, MISTY20. It gets you 20% off of your order, off your entire order, and it doesn't expire. Y'all can keep using it. Y'all can keep using it there. So if you like that pumpkin, that's where I got it. Yes, you look at all the hands going up. Look at all the hands going up for craft show people. Love it. 'Tis the season. That's what I always say. It is definitely the time. You're so welcome. Thank you so much for asking. You guys know we already talked about it last week, but I used to do craft shows. They're a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun. I like to go now. We have some vendors here, and there's one lady, guys, that bakes. Oh, it is so good. It's probably bad. I shouldn't go by her booth, but she does cakes and things. And then we also have an Amish family that sets up at some of these craft shows. And I'm going to tell you what, that is some of, my husband is in the chat raising his hand, and he's telling a lie. We do not do craft shows anymore. He's telling a story. But it's an Amish family, and they make like the breads. You guys know what I'm talking about, like the cinnamon breads. I love that stuff, that kind of bread. I know it's horrible for you, but that stuff is so good, guys. It is so delicious. But they set up at a lot of those shows, and they're always so busy too. So. You're Misty 20 like that. Well, thank you. You guys use it as much as you would like to use it. I really appreciate that so much. And hey, who doesn't love a discount? Let's be real. Who does not love a discount? I know that I do. I know that I love it, you know, just to have that additional off. I always say every little bit helps. And a huge thank you to TMI Gifts for giving me that code. That was really kind of them too. So thank you for using it, guys. And I hope that it'll save you some cookies. Save you some cookies. So thanks for all of the hearts. Oh my goodness, all the likes and the shares. I always feel the love from you guys when I go live. I always enjoy your company. I'm always thankful because I know you could be anywhere and you choose to be here with me. And so I thank you for that. I really do. I don't take that lightly. It means a lot. All right. We got so much stuff to put in here. And I have said, you guys know how you can go back on TT and you can get your video clips and, you know, make content and all the things. I was laughing because I realized when I go back and do those clips that I talk so much during my lives. And I was actually telling my husband, I was like, you know what? I need to be a little bit more quiet when I'm live. So you guys are patient with me too. I can talk to a stop sign. So
30-second breath break.
I'm trying. Trying to be more quiet. Shauna, it is actually, it's, I got that, I want to say from Craft Outlet. Now, I know a lot of places carry it. It's okay. It's a thinner. It's definitely not in the line of like a deluxe, if that makes sense. You guys know I'm so spoiled by the deluxe ribbons now. But it's okay. It's decent. And I liked it because the checks, like I have this one in deluxe. This one right here. But do you see how it's not the same pattern? You see how this is square and this has got the diagonals? So I didn't use it for that reason. Could you? Sure. I just didn't. So it works. It serves its purpose, but it's definitely not a deluxe ribbon. So just be mindful of that. So, and it may be that they come out with more of that. I just know that a lot of places, when this came out in the deluxe, it sells like hotcakes because everybody's using it. I think it's just one of those things this year that's super popular. So,
what size frame are you using?
Grapevine. This one is an 18-inch grapevine because
Should be.
it's such a big sign
Right.
that you need a bigger grapevine when you're doing it. So, my husband just asked a question that's good for you to know too. I am working on an 18-inch grapevine for this design. And guys, typically when the sign is this size, I do that just because it takes up so much area that you need to make sure that your grapevine base is big enough to support it. So, that was a good question.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, that's what he's here for, guys. He's going to keep on till I put him to work. And I'm going to have to teach him to make some bows and stuff. Just saying.
We've been through this.
Yes, we have, dear.
No bow making.
You just joined the Pearl Circle. Yay! Welcome. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. There is all kinds of information in the portal, Leslie.
Start now.
Honestly, when you guys, if you decide to join, it's not like you just have to wait for me to be live in there. There's lots of PDFs. There's a monthly calendar. There's lots of handouts. There's lots of things in there that's already in their training. There's pre-recorded videos. And Leslie, every one of our replays from the beginning of June when the group started is in there. So you can go back and catch all of the replays that you would like to. So when you are in the Pearl Circle, make sure you're utilizing that portal and all of the resources that are already in there. There's all kinds of resources on ETSY if you're doing that. Well, hello, my mother-in-law. I love you, Mom Donna. And the pumpkin, you like that? I got that from TMI Gifts. You know, I'm going to Mississippi, and that sign came from TMI Gifts. And so that's what I'm using in this design. That's my focal point. But Leslie, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, reach out. Please don't hesitate to reach out, okay? I'm excited too. That's awesome. I'm glad you're a Pearl. So I will officially welcome you to the Pearl Circle. You got a lot of great community members over there too. So hello, John. Hello, John, the crafty tech guy. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. I just seen you pop on. You haven't even had a chance to say hello. You love my pearls? Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Of course he's here. Of course. You doing okay, man? I fell asleep last night. I think you fell asleep first. We were, John and I were in a live together last night. One of our friends, Christine, was live. And I think I heard you say, or not heard, but you typed out you were going to sleep, you were falling asleep. I was right behind you. It wasn't long after that. And I was asleep too. So, all right, let's move on a little bit from the eucalyptus. Although, that's one of my favorite greeneries. And like I said, if you want a greenery guide, don't forget, you can sign up for it. So, you did. I thought so. I did too. I couldn't keep my eyeballs open. I was trying to hang in there. Hey, Kimberly, how are you, girl? You doing okay? We are making a fall design, and I was just saying that fall is one of my favorite times of year. So I love designing for it. But I've got to move on to Christmas, guys. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've got to move on to Christmas. Oh, gosh. You worked out your upper body today. Sure, girl. I bet you are. Let me tell you. It's story time. John shows up and all of a sudden it's story time. I got to tell you this though. So I do walk in the evenings, right? I walk. I'm not one that loves to run. I have some friends that are runners and I'm like, more power to you. But I'm the kind of person that if I'm running, you should run too because there's something after me. I don't love to run. But I do walk in the evenings. But anyway, when I was younger, I got invited to a spin class. Okay, well, that's cool. That's awesome. I went to this spin class and thanks, Janie. Thanks. And well, let's just say what happened was, yeah, my instructor for that class was not very good for someone as a beginner. And so she came over, and I mean, I'm serious. She was on me. She's like, pedal faster, pedal, you got this, come on, let's go. And the music's pumping, and I'm in the front of the class, and I'm feeling like the stress. Like, I've got to do this, right? Like, I have got to be able to do this. And at the end of the class, guys, the bike cuts off, right? I couldn't feel my legs. Honest to goodness, could not feel my legs. I went to get off that bike and fell slap down in the front of the class off of that spin bike. So, I'm just saying. And I also had a story. I almost truly got kicked out of a yoga class. That really happened, and it all happened over a toe cramp. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is I'll be your friend. I will love you with my whole heart, but I'm probably not a person that you want to take to the gym with you. I won't be a good workout, buddy. That's one class. Yeah, John, you'll understand. It was so bad. I don't know why I guess I was like feeling I needed to be an overachiever. Dude, I set myself right up front in that class. And then she was hardcore. She didn't care. Like, she was letting me have it. Claudia, you're not, if somebody was, she was on me. She was like, you can do it. Go faster. And you turn something, like it's been a while, but you lock in. If you guys do spin class, forgive me because my terminology is going to be off. Hey, Shirley. But you lock your feet in the pedals. All these things, right? Like you do. And then there's like this lever thing you turn up and down. Like it's a whole thing. So you spin class people, hats off to you. But listen, nope. I didn't return. I was so embarrassed. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I just can't feel my legs. It was because of that crazy instructor. Today was why we're stopping. I did not say stop in between your ears. That's telling you stop. True that. Keep going, mister. I'm proud of you, John. I am proud of you, buddy. I really am. Keep going, for real. Now, don't do like I did and fall out on the floor and stuff, but keep going. That's awesome. I'm riding a bike. It's for leisure. Yep. And then oh gosh, that yoga class. Y'all, I shouldn't be in no yoga anyway. Let's be real. Come on. Can y'all see me in a yoga class? It just wasn't a good idea, but there again, a friend asked. And so, all right, y'all want to hear the yoga story? I'll tell it if you want to hear it. If you don't, I won't. Do y'all want to hear my yoga stories? I'm making this. I'll tell you, even though it's embarrassing. And I realized there are people's emojis. I would be then following, knocking others off. I'm telling you what, Brandy, it was a whole ordeal. I was going to ask where you got the mini sunflowers and still. They're, Kimberly, these are mini ranunculus. Aren't they pretty? Isn't the color pretty? So, hey, Poinsett. Happy Thursday. Yeah, if you want to hear, I'll tell you. Guys, tell me, do you want to hear the story? If not, we'll just kind of be silent for a minute. Let the wreath do the talking. Poinsett, thank you so much. That pumpkin came from TMI Gifts. And I have a code there now. A code that doesn't expire. It's Misty, MISTY20 for 20% off your entire order. But that's where I got the pumpkin, was TMI Gifts. So, feel free if you ever want to use that code, you can. Yes, of course. All right, I'll tell a story. Sharon at least wants to hear it, so I'm going to tell it. So, there again, a friend invited me to this yoga class. And guys, if you have taken a yoga class, it's just different for me. I had never taken one, but they're like, you know, arch your back like an angry cat. Picture the cloud, and you're in all these weird positions like downward dogs and stretching your body in weird ways that it ought not stretch in my, just weird, just hard stuff. Like, it's hard, it's tough. Well, your girl here caught a toe cramp, which very much upset, it's the instructors, I'm convinced, but it very much upset my instructors in there. And she's like, come on, concentrate. Concentrate. Arch your back like an angry cat. Have you guys had a toe cramp before? Because if you have had a toe cramp before, there's no arch in your back, like nothing. You were trying to get your foot to get back in the normal position and stop throbbing, right? So, needless to say, I said, listen, toe cramp, and I'm not doing anything until it passes. She wasn't happy with me. I didn't return to that class, and I don't think that she really wanted me back. She had told me, she said, if you can't get it together, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm like, get it together. My toe was hurting. Hey, girl. Oh, thank you so much. You made the cutest wreath back in December with a snowman sign that had leopard print. Yes, on it. They used to carry that sign. Now, I don't know if they have any in stock right now. But if you type in the search bar at TMI Gifts, if you type in snowman, it'll show you what they have in. It'll show you what they have in for sure. So, hey Debbie, hey Amber, how are y'all? Y'all doing okay? Thanks for hopping on here. I appreciate you guys. I know I go on during the day, and sometimes I know it's hard for you guys to be able to watch, especially if you're at work. I'm not saying a word. I don't see a thing. But I used to have to pop into lives in between my patients. I'm not going to lie, I did. I would pop on in between patients after I had cleaned my room. I would pop in, and so I know what that's like. But if you are on FB and you got to go, you can't stay, you can do hashtag replay and rewatch this, okay? All right, I'm loving the ranunculus. Don't be ranunculus. Get it together. I'll show you how to get it together. Oh, you just got home? Gotcha. Hey, Mary. How are you, girl? How are things going over there in Attachmentville? That's what I'm going to call it. You guys know Mary is a wonderful, talented attachment maker in our community. How's it going over there? What's on the work table? Let us hear from you. Are you in Christmas still, or what are you working on right now? All right, one of my little flowers came off. I've got to do a little minor procedure over here. Gingerbread at the moment, she says. Well, hello, Mr. Jacob. Hey, hey, how are you? How are you doing? How's that puppy doing? All fall and Halloween is now at storage. Yeah, John, I've got to move on. I've got to move on. I had this design I wanted to do. Wreath Boulevard and Attachmentville. That's right. Hey, I like that, Claudia. Wreath Boulevard and Attachmentville. I've got to move on. It's time for me to move on. And toe cramps are the worst. Sorry, I'm just catching the comment. But in all honesty, I had to make this one. And so it's kind of like my last hoorah, if you will, as sad as I am about that, because I do love fall. So will I eventually be making wreath kits? Shauna, the answer to that is yes. Yes, I will. Now, am I making those kits by myself? No. I'll be putting together kits for TMI Gifts. So, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. That will be a lot of fun. Actually, when I go to Mississippi, that's part of what I'm doing, is putting my hands on products, because I am huge on making sure that I put my hands and my eyes on things before I recommend it for folks. But I'll be able to put hands on supplies and see all the things. So, stay tuned. But yes. Yes, indeed. It is exciting. I'm super excited. So incredibly thankful for the opportunity for that. It'll be a lot of fun for sure. But yes, ma'am. I'm going to step back for a second. You know, I always tell you guys to do that too. And I see I need a little bit over here. So, all right. Let's go ahead and put these in. I'm I'm liking it. Doesn't that just scream fall? Guys, I still don't have my home decorated for fall. I have got to get on that. It has just been so incredibly busy, to be totally transparent. I still haven't had time to do it. But I've got to get on it because then I'm going to be leaving for Mississippi. And orders are ramping up already for fall and Christmas. On my work table, the orders that are going out, seriously, fall, Christmas, Halloween, all at one time is what folks are doing. So if I don't get going on my home, it's like I tell you guys, it won't get decorated. So I need to get on that. So you think you're going down there that weekend? Yeah, I hope you do. Oh my gosh, I would love to hug your neck. I hope so. You can wait for Christmas, Jessie says. Oh, thank you so much, Brandy, for popping in during work. I appreciate you. I'll be on your live soon, okay? Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I know, Jesse. And my house gets, bless him, he puts up with me, but during Christmas, now that is when I do decorate our home hardcore. But I do want to put up some fall wreaths, Jess. I do want to do that. I want to put some fall wreaths up on the door. At least. Good gracious. I want to do that. Okay. We put these to the side. Hey, Michelle. Ooh, Michelle, I love your pink ghost. I love the wreath that you did, that you're taking to your show. That thing is, it's spooktacular and beautiful. Y'all like how I did that? I know, it's corny, but whatever. It's my vibe. I can be corny if I want to. I do like it, though. The pinks are awesome. So, hey, Joanne, how are you? How are you guys doing? You're closing orders for a bit August 27th so I can catch up and decorate for fall. Good for you, Mary. I know you've been super busy, girl, but I love your stuff. You are so talented, and I'm so excited for the future and what that holds for you. So you don't do a lot of pink. You know what, Michelle, I don't do a ton of pink either, but I love that. I absolutely love your ghosty. But I was just saying, I'm kind of sad. I've got to move on from fall. And the reason for me is I've got to get my, I just tore that off. I've got to get my shop stocked for Christmas. I have a ton of fall in there. I have a ton of Halloween and all the things, but I have really got to get busy on Christmas. So and this weekend will jump start that off for sure. That'll get me going because I'm doing a Christmas design on Saturday. So jump start that off for sure. That'll get me going because I'm doing a Christmas design on Saturday. So that'll be good. That'll be good. All right. But this was one that I was not willing to wait until next year to do, especially when I bought the sign. I was like, nope, I'm doing it. I'm getting this done. And truth be told, I may even do a couple of these. I have a double door, so I might do this type wreath for my own door. Never know. Never know. We'll see. Hey, Justin, how are you? Man, I was on your live, and you're going to be traveling here, there, and everywhere, and up yonder, and back. And I was like, good gracious, boy, you got a lot going on. That's awesome, though. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. But you're going to be traveling more than you are at home. And I think you just got back from North Carolina, so now you're going to be on the road again. That's what it reminds me of. On the road again. Don't want me to sing. I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Don't need to quit my day job. I need to keep slinging wreaths. There's a few of you that can sing so pretty. Hats off to you. I will keep my day job. But that's what it reminded me of. On the road again. Alright, let me step back. I'm not going to cover up a whole lot. But those leaves in there too. Just saying. Too funny. Legit started singing that song in my head. Me too. On the road again. Willie Nelson. How old is he now? This is so random, but I'm just curious. How old is Willie Nelson now? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that, boy. You know, I love the grapevines. So I was excited to do this one. I am going to curl that gold ribbon up here in a minute, y'all. Just bear with me. I'm still stuffing this grapevine, you know. 982 years old. It does seem like it. That one got me. 263. Y'all are cracking me up. Okay, for real, he's 92. Poor Willie. Sorry, y'all. I was thinking in my mind in total transparency without saying it out loud. He's real old. And then you guys said that, so it cracked me up. Oh, is he still touring or singing or whatever? Is he still at it, guys? That's like Rod Stewart. Guys, did you guys know he is 80, I think. My friend literally just seen Rod Stewart and said the show was incredible. That man is still singing and on tour. I couldn't believe it. So, he sure is loving. You were going to say 100. Yeah, I did see where if you are a country music fan, I think the legendary George Strait, I think he's on his final tour now. I think he's going to 573. I think he's actually doing his last tour. It's coming up, so. Oh, but now Keith Richards is. Oh my goodness. You guys know I stream from both platforms now, and that's just on purpose. You know, I can do a lot more with the content and all the things, but I cannot play music on FB. But I love music, guys. I love music. And so when I am on other creators' TT's lives and they're playing music, like I am just having a concert to myself. So I do like it. My grandma, God rest her soul, used to be in love with Rod Stewart. My mama, God rest her soul, was in love with Rod Stewart. It was the funniest thing. I was just glad he is holding on. Oh, I know. We have lost so many icons recently. You're right about that, Julie. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Dolly's only 37. That's right. Sweet Dolly. Good gracious. They're all getting up there, though. That's like Reba and all that. She just lost her stepson, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, there has been a lot of loss lately. You're right about that. But we grew up, and here I am. Sound like an old woman, but I really don't care. We really did grow up with some great music, guys. We grew up with some great, legendary, like, music. No matter what genre. I don't care if you country, pop, all of it. Like, we had just great music in our time. So, just turned 92. Yep. Who was some of the, drop it in the comments, who's some of your favorite oldie but goodies? And here's something I like, and some of you probably are going to be like, whoa, you took it way back. But do you guys remember, like, Otis Redding, Percy Sledge? Oh, that's good music. Grew up with the best music. I know, right? I'm just saying. He did. He truly did. Yep, Zeppelin, Mozart. What? Guys, truly, my husband likes Mozart. Very talented. Very, very talented for sure. So, but yeah, we lost a lot of talented folks lately. That's for sure. It's very sad, but I'm glad we got to experience their music. Skinner, Biggie, Kenny Rogers. Golly, we're all over the place, guys. You guys would be surprised all the music that I know. I know almost every genre of music. Love Otis Redding. Yes, I do too. I love Otis Redding and Percy Sledge. Absolutely, I love that. They didn't need auto-tuning, Angela. They're there, that's the truth. You guys, this day and time, like, y'all know some people really, they don't really sound that good without all the stuff that they do to their voice now. So, Alan Jackson, Randy, I did go back. Poinsett, that's my jams. Girl, I got a puzzle over here. Those are my jams. I'm telling you right now. Love, love, love. Boy, my face got up close and personal. Sorry. Garth Brooks. Journey. All right. Yes. George Strait. Yes. You guys. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I got some of this stuff. What's this stuff called? Cream sedum. Okay. Okay. We're just going to go with it. Marvin Gaye. Yes. Yes, Mom. Marvin Gaye. Absolutely. Paul McCartney, easily the most influential musician, still. Yes. Hey, guys, I'm with you on all of these. All of these. For sure. 100%. Who's your all-time favorite? All right, now I'm going to do it. Like, if you had to be like, yep, just one of my faves, who would that be? You could listen to 80s music all day. I could too, girl. I could too. I really could. One of my all-time favorite, I have to tell you, and I'll just go country music world. I absolutely love Reba McEntire. I really like her a lot. I just think that she's just been real classy her whole career, held it together, got a great voice, just always positive. I've just always liked Reba. I've always liked Reba. Alabama, Chicago, the Eagles, John Bon Jovi, Elton John. Yeah, guys, yeah. Awesome. Absolutely. Absolutely. Totally agree. Now, here's one for you. Newer music. What's one of the people now, kind of the newer artists? Phil Collins, Genesis. Yes, Toby Keith. Sharon. Yep. Yep. Who's somebody? Oh, the Judds. I liked the Judds too for country music. And I got to see them in concert years ago. But I was so thankful I got to see the Judds. I still remember when they sang, you guys know the song Love Can Build a Bridge. I was like snuffling. I don't know. I was younger, y'all. But that brought me to tears. Bruno Mars. Okay. AC/DC. I think we all know my newest artist. Oh, Angela. Who is it, girl? Just who is it? Tell us, please. Who is it? For those that don't know. Oh. Bruno, I love it. Morgan. Do you really? You like Morgan Wallen? I don't know. I don't know about that. He needs to stay out of trouble. Girl, he needs to stay out of trouble. I'm just saying. His voice isn't bad though. He's talented. I was trying to think of, who is it? Oh gosh, I'm not going to get it right. Cody. I do like Luke Combs. I do like him for country music. I was trying to think though. Cody somebody. Taylor. Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary. That's okay. That's all right, girl. Shake it off. As part of his appeal, he's a bad boy. Yeah, Cody Johnson. Thank you so much. There it is, Angela. Cody Johnson. Y'all, I couldn't think of that name for the life of me. All I could think of was Cody. But yeah, I like him for sure. Yeah, that's it. Just saying, I am a fan. And then some of them, let's just be real, I have gotten old, y'all. Some of them so far out in left field. I don't even know what they're saying. I can't hang. I'm old. So, Mary's laughing. Oh. I had forgotten about that, Angela. I should have known, though. Morgan Wallen. Didn't you see him? Did you go, or did I make that up? Bruno Mars? Yeah, he's a good one. Who was it? Somebody went and seen him. Maybe it was you. Maybe I made that up. I can't remember, but it seemed like, was he in Tennessee? Oh, if you were 20 years younger, you're close to Nashville. Uh-oh, y'all. That's funny. That's too funny, girl. And I used to like Garth Brooks. He got put out a lot of new stuff lately, but I liked his old stuff. I'm gonna open this door. I'm hot. But yeah, some of the new stuff I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know what they're saying. Just New artist I love named Wreath. She's so good. Huh. Oh, it was Olivia. Gotcha. I have not heard of that. I gotta look that up. Because I'm not sure who that is, just to be honest with you. I don't remember who that is. And I've probably heard and just have no clue who it was. Do y'all ever do that? Wreath. What's one of the songs, Mary? I'm putting you on the spot, but do you remember what's one of the songs? I want to see if I know who that is. We really are almost done, guys, but I'm loving this. I'm glad that I did decide to do this design. I'm glad that I didn't wait. It's pretty. Now, I haven't worked a lot with this. I got this from Michael's too, so there's that. It's interesting, the texture. You guys know I like different textures. I don't like the leaves. It's those foam leaves. I don't really care for the leaves on there, so I'm tossing those. That's going to be cute. Love that. Oh, thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, let me step back for a second. Make sure I've got that in all the places throughout. It looks like I do. I might add just one more over there and see. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Janie, believe it or not, the checkered ribbon is just some craft outlet ribbon, girl. Yep, it is just, and I was saying that I have this in the deluxe. Now, grant you, this is a thinner ribbon. It is not going to be high-end or anything. It's like a thinner. It serves its purpose. I was going to use something like this, but do you notice? It's the diagonal, and I needed the checkered. So that's why I didn't use this one. So, but yeah, craft outlet. And I'm sure there's other places that have it too, so you have to just check. But that's a pretty popular one. Like I was saying earlier, for whatever reason, this black and white is where it's going to be this year, I can tell. So, all right. I'm going to curl the gold ribbon. Let me make sure. I had these over here too. I had that for a pop of white. And I had these. I don't think that we need these. What do you guys think? I'll actually listen to you. What's your opinion? Should we add a pop of the cream? Thank you so much. You guys let me know. Should we add a pop of the cream coming in or no? Yes or no to this, and I'll actually listen. Because you know sometimes I don't. What you think? Yes, Leslie says. Okay. And there's no right or wrong. Put it and let me see. Okay. Yes. Yes to lighten it up. Okay, let's try it, guys. I won't commit to glue yet. Hey, Jackie. Hey, girl. I will not put it in there yet. Hey, Kaylin. I'll put it in here. And we'll just see. I won't commit to glue. How's that? Now, I do like these because they're kind of bendy. Let's just kind of nestle them into the grapevine and see if we like them. I'll put them in a couple spots. Couple little spots here. We'll see what we think. I'll tell you what, it never gets old. Starting with a blank grapevine and filling it up to be something gorgeous. That never gets old to me. Are we liking it? What are we thinking? I do too, Christine. I do too, girl. Are we liking this? I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. Love it. All right, y'all. I guess I'm going to have to commit to glue, huh? I think that I do agree that it adds just a little bit of brightness to kind of lighten up the design. So I think I do agree with that. You guys know we have to put it in all the places, even if you think a bow's going to cover it up. Because if the wind blows and this is on somebody's porch, you want it to be pretty under these ribbon tails. You guys know I preach that, right? Alright, let me get one more of those little guys. This came from the Hoblob. You guys already know, you recognize these tags, which I despise how they put them on here, but that's okay. Alright. And then the last thing I'm going to do is curl up this one right here, the gold ribbon, and we'll call this done. We will call this done. Uh-oh, I committed to glue on that one. Uh-oh. That's okay. Step back. Yep, I agree with you guys. It definitely needed just the pop of like the light cream color. 100% agree. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your recommendation. I like it. I'm gonna curl these ribbons up here in a second. All right, you guys want to see what fancy tool I use? Here's a pearl for you. We'll end the live on a pearl. So, thank you so much. I like that too. That little pop of color right there. I like it too, girl. So what I'm going to do is use my famous Sharpie marker. That's how I curl my ribbons. Look, literally take it like this. Voila! We curled our ribbon. I have, where I was in dentistry for over 22 years, guys, my hands sometimes don't work the way that they used to. That is one reason that you see me commit to a bow maker. So, this is how I choose to curl my ribbons. Just like that. Take a little Sharpie or a little marker or whatever you got, and voila. Very good. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. In closing, I would remind you, if you like the pumpkin sign, it did come from TMI Gifts. I do have a code with them. It is Misty, MISTY20 for 20% off your orders with TMI Gifts. It does not expire, so you can use that. Also, I will be visiting TMI Gifts in Mississippi in September. September 6th is a Saturday, and it's a meet and greet. You'll be able to meet me, Kayla, Cara, Lindsay. So if you're in the area and can make it, I would love to hug your neck. So there's that going on as well. And then the virtual event is on Sunday, so tune in for that. It's free, and watch that. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the heart me. So make sure that you tune in on Sunday and show us some love during our lives. There'll be some giveaways, special discounts, and all kinds of things going. So I'm excited about that. Also, to all of you who joined the Pearl Circle today, welcome, Pearls. I'm so excited and honored that you would choose to be a part of that group. If you want information on my group, please, you can put it in the comments and I can come back. On TT, there is information right there in my profile, right to my website, that'll take you right in and get you connected to the Pearl Circle, okay? All right, you signed up and got virtual. Woohoo! Awesome, guys. Listen, as always, thank you so much for being here with me. You could be anywhere and you chose to be on my live. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the hearts, love, support, chatting with me. You make my Thursday so much brighter. I'm going to get this listed within the next couple of days. Thank you for helping me with the berries, and I always have a great time. I look forward to seeing you next Thursday, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then don't forget also to tune in this Saturday. I'm in a showcase with gingerbread with Claudia's Crafty Crew. So make sure that you tune in for that as well, okay? I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys goodbye on FB. Thanks for watching. So make sure that you tune into that, to all the things, and thanks for being here, guys. I will catch you next time, And I know I'll be seeing some of you guys in your lives. Take care.